Welcome back to the Final 24 Hours channel, the channel that takes you deep inside the last day on Earth of the world's most famous and infamous figures. We uncover what really happened in their final 24 hours alive. Today's video will be the final 24 hours in the life of Medgar Evers. He was a husband, a father, and a fighter for freedom. Medgar Evers, a World War II veteran turned civil rights leader, stood at the front lines of America's struggle for justice. But on one June night in 1963, his fight for equality would cost him everything. This is the final 24 hours of Medgar Evers, a quiet Jackson neighborhood. Evers' modest home with a small American flag in the yard. It's Tuesday, June 11, 1963. Medgar Evers wakes up early in his Jackson home, eats breakfast with his wife, Millie, and their three children, Darrell, Renna, and James. Outside, tension fills the air. Mississippi is still segregated. Just days earlier, a church was bombed. The Ku Klux Klan has made it clear Evers is on their list. Evers spends his day at the NAACP office investigating racial violence cases, organizing voter drives, and meeting with black business leaders. He knows he's being watched. He's received death threats for months, and once told his wife, "If I die, it will be for a good cause." That night, President Kennedy gives a historic speech, calling civil rights a moral issue and demanding equal treatment for black Americans. Evers stands watching, arms folded, eyes focused. For Medgar, it's a sign of hope. The country is finally listening. But in Mississippi, Kennedy's words ignite anger among segregationists and PM. Evers leaves an NAACP meeting. He's tired, but satisfied. Progress feels closer than ever. He drives home alone through dark, quiet streets. Evers pulls into his driveway. His children peek from the window, excited their father's home. He steps from his car, carrying NAACP t-shirts that read, "Jim Crow must go," as he walks toward his front door. A shot echoes through the night. A single bullet strikes him in the back, ripping through his heart. He collapses just feet from his doorway. Millie rushes outside, screaming for help. Neighbors emerge. His children cry as they see their father bleeding on the ground. He's rushed to the University of Mississippi Medical Center, the same hospital that had once denied black patients. Despite every effort, the damage is too severe. At 12:45 a.m., Medgar Wiley Evers is pronounced dead. He was 37 years old. The bullet that killed him also ignited a movement. When the news breaks, the nation mourns and grows angrier. Within hours, Medgar Evers' name becomes a rallying cry. He is the first major civil rights leader to be assassinated in the movement. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. issues a statement. President Kennedy sends condolences. Crowds march in Jackson, holding signs that read, "We shall overcome." Evers was laid to rest at Arlington National Cemetery, honored as both a soldier and a freedom fighter. It would take over 30 years for his killer to finally face justice. But his courage, his sacrifice, never faded. Because of Medgar Evers, the world changed. He showed that true leadership isn't about power, it's about principle. The Evers home today, preserved as a museum, a child's voice recites the words, "You can kill a man, but not an idea." The last 24 hours of Medgar Evers' life ended in violence. But his dream lives on in every voice that demands equality and justice. Medgar Wiley Evers, July 2, 1925, June 12, 1963. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will be instantly notified of new videos. See you on the next one.